And we're live. Thank you. Um, well, I was gonna wait for Floyd, and I sent some more invites. I sent an invite to Cowboy and all that good stuff. I'd like to thank everybody who has joined me here today. This is the live Twisted Donuts chat. Thank everybody who has joined me here today. I've got one viewer, looks like. Twisted Donuts chat. Thank everybody. So on our last stream, Armor Up got cut off because it ended abruptly, and I don't know why. I didn't have it set for any amount of time, but it just cut off before he left. When we were talking, my daughter was in here. I guess we were talking in private at that point because I got cut off. So it wasn't a very interesting subject anyway. It was kind of interesting because here's the thing. I could hear Floyd. I couldn't hear Floyd. He could hear me. Armor Up could hear me. These are just the testing phases of my live streams right now. I sent them all invitations. I guess with all the jumping around and leaving, I still keep wanting to touch the screen. It's not a touch screen. I guess with all the jumping around and leaving, everybody flaked out on me. Oh, I tried to send them this invitation here. Everybody flaked out on me. Then it flaked out. They just had better things to do. And that's just it, you know. That's okay, because I'm all right with it. If anybody else is watching, then God bless you. Let's see here. I'm going to try and invite this guy again. No, you know what? I won't do that. I'll send it in the other chat, just like God's armor taught me to do. Let's close this. Close this out. Okay. I don't really have anything particular to talk to you about today. We were talking about twisted donuts earlier. Hey, there's Pillars 11. It's Cat Pillars. You missed the special chat with Armor. God's Armor was in here earlier, and it was me and God's Armor and Floyd. And Floyd, I couldn't hear Floyd. He could hear me, and I could hear God's Armor, and God's Armor could hear me, but I couldn't hear him, and they could hear him. So we got one chatter. I'm going to go into chatter and chat with them for a second. Here we go. Put in the words cat. How are you? Although I don't know why. I don't know why I'm I invited some people if they want to come on in. Kat, if you want to come in here, I think I still have your whatchamadoodle. You're more than welcome to come on in and chat with me. We'll do a live stream together. I don't know. We'll do a live stream together if you want to. But anyway, just doing anything and everything I can. I titled this "Twisted Donuts" because we were talking about donuts earlier, and my daughter was talking about jelly-filled donuts, and good old Floyd, he was talking about all kinds of food last night. And so we got on the discussion today about all kinds of donuts and food and pizza and chicken, fried chicken, and burgers, steak, and hot wings with sauce all over them, and Hot wings dipped in ranch dressing is pretty good. Some people like to dip their pizza rolls in ranch dressing. And Twin Pillar, if you want to come in and chat with me, that would be perfectly fine. I got your thing here, so I'll just send you an invitation. You know what? I think I'm just going to send you a direct invitation. No, I better not do that. I better go on over to Hangouts. Let's see here. Go on over to Hangouts. I'll tell you, I think I know why that chat ended early. I think it happened because am I still in Hangouts? Am I still chatting? Go over here. Hangouts. Go to Hangouts. There's Google Hangouts right there. I'll click on it. And here we go. We're going to Google Hangouts, and I'm going to send you the invite. Let's see here. Do. Just gotta wait. Do. I sent all these other people invites. And so no one else. Let's see here. Where the heck are you? I bet you're under Twin Pillars. Let's see here. Yep, there you are right there. So I'll just click on you. Boom. And I'll send you the link. Here we go. Paste that sucker right in there, and then booyah. There you go. You should have it now. Just just click on that and you should be able to come right on in. So just, come on in anytime you want. Hey there, Shaggy. Ruh-roh. How you doing, brother? You see, you got the wrench, dude. You got the wrench. You know what to do with it. Um, you can throw it at Cat if you want. Put her in timeout because she doesn't want to come on the show. All right, Wayne, hang on a second there, brother. Let me go ahead and add you to the chat. And since I don't have you in Hangouts, I'm going to have to do it this way. There is no other way. I'm going to enter you into chats, brother. Since I don't have anyone else chatting with me, I don't like chatting by myself. I could do that anytime. Let's see. Am I putting it in right? That's the question. There we go. And at. Where's at? There we go. Push the button. Where the hell's the dot? I've never seen a freaking thing that didn't just automatically have .com and the thing. Oh wow, that's a hell of a thing you got there. Your avatar, your old one looks like, or maybe your newer one. Like the one you got right now is, you know. All right, there you go, brother. You come on in. You can speak to me if you want to. It don't matter. I don't care who gets in the chat as long as they're in the chat. Um, so we're just waiting for Wayne to come on in. He gonna come on in and start talking to us. In the meantime, I'm gonna talk to Cat. Cat, are you here? Yeah. Let's go ahead and switch over to live chat so I can see what the heck's going on. There we go. She says, "Don't throw nothing." Well, don't throw nothing then. I was just joking. But we're just sitting here waiting. Got nobody to talk to. I'll have to give you a wrench, cat. Well, you'll have one when you come on the show. So you come on the show, we'll give you a wrench. Just come on the show and we'll wrench you in so you could throw a wrench at him too. I don't know how long. There's Floyd.
What's up? What's
Hey,
up,
brother.
guys? Had to take care of some things and going through a lot right now. It's crazy. Crazy days every day. Never gets done. Never gets old.
I'll tell you, man, I'm glad you could be here right now.
Totally. Me too, man. When you truly believe in Jesus Christ, you're going to get picked on a lot.
I'll tell you, that's the one thing. It's also, if you truly believe in the Mandela effect, you're going to get picked on a lot.
Yep. True that. That is such a fact. It's an amazing testimony, though. You can even write books about it. And it'll be a beautiful story if you write it down right. I should start doing that, write stories about my testimony.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I called this chat Twisted Donut because we don't know what kind of chat we're going to have.
Because your funny, cute daughter is saying, I love donuts.
You
Can
know
you guys hear
what?
me?
Here's the bad thing about that is all that got erased because the live chat stopped whenever I got off of the stream earlier.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it. The live chat ended before God's armor left. Hey,
Yeah, I
there's
was there.
Wayne. Hey, how you doing, Wayne?
All right, you guys can hear me loud and clear?
Yep. We can
All
hear you,
right.
brother.
That's exciting being on your
Oh, I
live
can't.
chat.
Oh no, we're not having this problem again. I can't hear him.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's
No.
crazy. Oh man, it happened to me earlier. Now it's happening to you. That's funny.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to try to get that fixed right now. I'm going to go into,
Is this Lane on here?
Yeah, it's Wayne. I just
I think,
decided
What's
that
up, Wayne?
I was going to come up with a name because I didn't want to just go by my name.
I'm going to come
Yeah.
out. I'm going to come out and be back.
Happy to hear your voice, Wayne. That's
Yeah, right
awesome,
back
brother.
at you. And what's your name? I'm sorry.
Floyd.
Floyd. All right. Yeah, Floyd, right back at you.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for coming in here, man. Sorry I can't hear you though.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad to be here. I'll try to participate whenever you go live.
We're just talking about Mandela effects.
Well, yeah, that seems
How
to be the.
worse they're getting. They're getting way worse. Oh my gosh. People are actually turning against you, and it's crazy, man. You don't do anything wrong to them, and they just get mad at you for no reason. They get violent at you. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah, that just seems to be the way the world is lately. I don't know how Mandela related it is. I'm sure it's all kind of comes together as a package deal, but
There we go.
I do notice that even family members, like everybody, just seems very
Yeah.
self-absorbed lately, and
Yep.
impossible to hear anything besides what their their specific perception of reality is. If you try to throw
I just hope
anything
there's not two of me when I do this.
that is not what they currently accept as
Take
the
me
truth,
there.
they're not willing to even hear about it. Like if you even want to talk about it, they shut you down.
Yep. And they pick on you and treat you like shit, like you're worthless and nothing. They
Or
even
better
call
yet,
you.
just kind of roll their
They
eyes
they
at you
they
and act
call.
as if you're
Yeah. They call you delusional, that you can't
Yeah.
face reality. And really the truth is it's the other way around because they don't see it.
And that's
Hey,
something
Splatter's come into
that
the room.
I've been
Oh,
noticing for a
Splatter's
while.
awesome.
It seems like, like you're conspiracy theorist, quote unquote.
See, I
You know,
tried to get hot back out and hot back in, and that didn't work.
You accidentally interrupted him, brother. You didn't mean to, of course.
oh no, it's fine. And
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry,
they're the
Wayne. I
ones
didn't mean
who.
to step on you, brother. I got a few bugs to work out on this thing, and then I'll get it
Yeah.
figured out someday.
Oh yeah, I'm just.
Hebro can't hear you, Wayne. So he didn't mean
Oh,
to.
that's fine.
Happened to
I'm one
me
of those guys
earlier.
that once you get me started, I'll just start rambling and rambling and rambling. So
Yeah. Hebro, he's new at this too.
yeah, so am I. I've never did a live stream before.
I'm thinking of going live stream soon too, actually. That would be awesome. I figured out how to go live finally. I figured it out.
All I really have is my cell phone, so I don't know really how I would. I mean, I'm sure you can do it, but now that I'm seeing that I'm doing it right now,
Hmm.
I'm going to.
I just got to send if I ever go live, I just have to send Cowboy on so that Cowboy can send the links and a lot of us can jump in
oh for sure.
Yep,
on my
I've
channel.
seen. I've sent Cowboy a link for this, but I don't know if he's working or not. And I
Because
sent.
Cowboy, he's the best at he's really good at sending links.
And what is your
I
channel,
sent
Floyd?
Cowboy the link, and I sent who else was? Oh, Stonebender. Stonebender said he's busy. No.
Yeah. Had to shut my window. I didn't want a wasp to fly into my room. Oof, that would be a nightmare.
Oh
Yeah,
hell, you got wasp already?
Yep, we have wasp here on the West Coast. In the wintertime, it's not normal. It's
Hmm.
weird. A lot of
yeah.
strange
I'm
shit
in
going on,
Florida.
man.
We have
Hey, I tell
we
you,
actually have a
last
cold day
summer
today.
we had more wasps than I've ever seen in my whole life.
Yeah.
It seems like with those things, once they get started, it's harder to knock them back down than like
I
if
haven't
you get.
seen, you know what's weird? I haven't seen one bee in the summer, last summer. I have not seen one bee. Not one.
I saw a YouTube video
Huh.
recently where apparently due to all this rain that we're
Yeah,
getting,
usually you can't get around them. You try to walk around in your backyard and you step on one. You can't get around them, and I'm the same way. I haven't even seen, those great big giant wood bees that fly around. I
Yeah.
haven't even seen them.
Yeah, I think a lot of them are being killed off by our government. Definitely. I haven't seen one bee
yeah,
last
let's not
summer.
even talk about Monsanto and
That
how
might
that's
have all to do with
probably
chemtrails.
affecting.
You never know.
Oh yeah, chemtrail. Oh yes. We should bring up the educated facts about chemtrails. Oh, they're bad. I
Not
think
to
you're
mention
right. I think
GMOs.
you're right, Hebrew. Chemtrails are definitely a big part of the depopulating bees. It's going to depopulate us too.
Well, I'll let you guys chime in on that one. I don't really know a whole lot about them except that they leaving them everywhere. I know that, and it's
Yep.
like an orange. It's what's made our sky turn that bright orange during the, you know what I mean.
Yep. I'm going to look up the chemicals on chemtrails right now. I'm going to go to Google on my crappy phone here, my old phone, not my good one here that I'm talking to you guys on with. I'm going to go to Google here.
Well,
If I can
if I
find the darn thing.
if I can
There
get
we go.
and figure it out, I could present. If you could present on here, that'd be great. But I think
Yeah.
I could do it though.
Oh
I
man,
gave you
my
the
phone, my old phone is so damn old the Google doesn't work for crying out loud.
sorry.
Oh
Oh
my
man,
gosh.
that sucks.
That sucks, man. That's an old phone. That phone is like 6 years old, man. Had that phone for like 6 years. It's a good thing I got a new phone here. Jeez. That sucks. On the bright side, I can see the live chat, though, on my old phone here. That's the bright side of things.
Yeah, that's how I'm watching the chat on my phone.
Even though this phone is a piece of shit. Hear me? I can hear you. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's weird.
I'm trying to see if I can hear him on the YouTube.
Splatter, what's up, brother?
Last summer we had more lost. That sounds bad.
Two Pillars, my sister from another mother. I'm happy you're here, Two Pillars. Love you, Two Pillars. You're awesome, sister.
Two Pillars has been around a long while.
Two Pillars is awesome. When I go live, we gotta send Two Pillars on my stream whenever I go live.
Definitely.
Splatter 2. Splatter's awesome.
What is the name of your channel, Floyd?
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what, Floyd?
Yep.
I bet if I sent Wayne a regular invites, like if he left, and I sent him an invite straight on the Google Hangout that I have, I bet I could hear him.
Yeah, try that.
Because that's what I had to do for you, and then I could hear you after that.
Yeah. Let's just hope that it don't go vice versa, where you can't hear me.
Right.
That's not going to happen, though.
I don't think so.
It don't work that way. That's a blessing.
Can you hear me,
Jocko, what's up, brother? Jocko R is in the house. Splatter says let's put Splatter on. Splatter says put me on. Definitely, we should.
Problem is I don't have his Hangouts.
Oh yeah, you do need Hangouts. You need Hangouts to make that happen.
I mean, I can get his email and add him to Hangouts, I guess.
Does he have Hangouts? Because you need Hangouts to call on here.
Yeah, I'm on Hangouts now.
Let's see here. You know what? While we're on here, I'm going to go ahead, skip all this. I'm going to go ahead and try to present the chemtrail stuff.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, brother. I can.
Okay.
We weren't talking about you. We know you have Hangouts, brother. We were talking about Splatter. We're trying to let Splatter jump in.
My bad. I was trying to look on my phone to see what options were available to me, if any, and I don't really have anything besides the chat.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Start screen share now.
We can talk about chemtrails the other day when I fix my old piece of shit phone.
Oh crap! I need to get it off there. How do I do that? I can't have people seeing my broadcast. Dang it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
What are you using, Hebro? Are you just using your phone or a laptop?
He's using a laptop, non-touch screen version. It's not a touch screen at all. It's just one of those regular screen laptops, non-touch screen. It's funny because he had to correct himself a few times to know that it's not a touch screen, and he's touched the screen so many times. It's funny.
Well, I just got the link that you sent, but it just said tap to return the call.
Yeah.
So I tapped it, and here I am.
I'm happy to hear from you, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna find out how. I found out how to go live. I just need Cowboy to jump in with me so that he can send the links and stuff, so that we can all jump in. and talk about the crazy shit going on. And I'm like Jason McFall. There's no rules. We can talk about whatever the heck we want. Yep, there is no rule. That's the one rule. No rules. Okay, there's only one rule. There's only one rule. No porn bombs.
No porn bombs?
That's the only rule that is allowed. No porn bombs. We totally have to put Jason in too when I go live.
So you getting to figure it out, Hebro?
I think Hebro jumped out of here on accident. It's just me and you talking. We're still live too.
Okay.
The good news is we're still live.
Were you on that? Did you watch that live stream earlier with Richie from Boston?
No, I didn't.
It was actually pretty good. What's his name? Is Jason, right?
Jason McFarlane?
Or who was the guy that was doing that? I'm trying to remember the guy that was doing. I think that's who was doing the live stream. It's a new channel I just recently subscribed to. He was a guest. He had Richie from Boston had him as a guest because Richie from Boston just recently kind of came along to the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
And his big thing was the Ed McMahon. Like, that's the one that kind of was
the tipping. Ed McMahon, that's a big one. Oh,
yeah, that's the one that crossed him over, like, that totally has got him bought in now.
Yeah. My first Mandela effect I witnessed was absolutely crazy. Mine's crazy, dude.
Well, let's talk about it. Let's hear it.
Oh, man. I talked about it on the last live stream Hebro did. The first Mandela effect I witnessed was I was in my dining room, okay?
Knock it off, Mia.
Come here. I love you, Daddy.
Yeah. She's trying to...
That's hilarious.
She's trying to cut in on our stuff here.
My first Mandela effect was I was in my dining room table, okay? I was next to my dining room table at the dining room window, and I was looking outside, okay? And I saw these two white sphere-looking orbs, coming towards my street and stuff. And this flash, this white flash came out of it, and it made everything still around me for a whole minute. And I was freaking out. I was wondering how come I was the only one that was not still. I told my dad about it. I told my sister about it, my brother about it, everyone about it in my family, and they called me crazy and delusional. I said, it really happened. You guys were still by these orbs.
Mandela, that's just paranormal in general. I mean, that could be like a
I don't know how in the hell it happened.
Different categories.
It's crazy, man. I couldn't believe that I saw that with my own two eyes.
Yeah, that's one of those things where if you're not there, it's hard to validate. But it's so much nicer if you have just one person who sees it at the same time as you do, as far as trying to, credibly recount it and not sound crazy when you do it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not by the way, I don't believe you. I can hear Wayne now. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Has it happened?
Good.
Floyd? Have you had
we gotta try. We gotta try to put Splatter in here. We gotta try to put him in here.
Yeah,
because he wants to jump. He wants to jump into Splatter. Do you have Hangouts? Because you need Hangouts, brother, to jump in.
Yeah, because if I don't have him on Hangouts and I just put his email on there, I'm not gonna be able to hear him.
Yep, without Hangouts, you cannot jump in.
Floyd, have you had any more of those? Anything similar to that happen since?
No. That's the first time it only happened to me. It's weird.
I've had some crazy stuff like that, some experiences. I remember once when I was younger, I was standing in front of a campfire. You know how sometimes the fire will create like weird colors in the fire, like blue or
Yeah.
and
It's by temperature of the air and stuff.
in the way the temperature that the wood burns, like different kinds of wood will burn different colors and whatnot. But we were all telling um, quote unquote ghost stories, for lack of a better word, just kind of like what we're doing now. And all of a sudden, the fire like started swirling almost like if you imagine like what a whirlpool looks like, but with fire. And then straight up out of the center, you saw like a bird type, almost like, for lack of a better word, with it being fire, I'm going to say a phoenix came up out of it. And at the same time that the bird came out, the wind, like, you know how it howls when it blows through the trees and whatnot. It sounded like it said, "Who are you? Who are you?" They're like, I'm sorry, 3 times.
Huh.
And everybody freaked out. I mean, some people wanted to leave. Like they started packing up their tents and stuff, and they were saying, "We're getting the heck out of here."
Yeah.
But
I don't know what the phoenix represents.
It's basically being reborn, coming back out of the ashes. It's a rebirth.
Yeah.
Renewal.
I know what the eagle represents.
Yeah, like if I was getting ready to say, if you read the X-Men comics, you would have known that.
I know the esoteric behind the eagle.
I have a similar story that Wayne was telling.
Okay, awesome, Splatter. Splatter says, okay. It sounds like he'll download or get Google Hangouts. Awesome.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's a good thing that we told Splatter that he needs Google Hangouts in order for this to work.
I'll tell you what, I might start a call-in show if this all goes well.
You're gonna have to get some people to call while we're practicing, so you can get the hang of taking calls.
Yeah.
Right. I'll just hang back and let them talk. Just be like, okay, go ahead. What's on your mind, brother?
And do you have a phone number yet, like that you would have them call?
See, that's the thing. I'm gonna have to get that. Yeah. I'm just joking around, but yeah, that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure that there's a way you can set it up with the Hangouts, even like create a Hangouts number just for that purpose.
I'm gonna have
or maybe
to ask.
a WhatsApp number or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's really crazy? The human body changes. Oh, that's crazy Mandela effect right there. It's really happening in front of our eyes. It's crazy, man.
Do you guys ever use Discord for anything?
No, I don't. I don't know about. I can't speak for Floyd though. I don't.
Wait, what's going on?
I was asking if you guys use Discord. I'm in a couple different Discord groups, like different guilds that I'm in and whatnot, and they have a voice chat in there as well.
Yep.
All this stuff's really kind of new to me. I honestly don't know a lot about it.
Well, I'll tell you, no, I have YouTube and I have Hangouts and I have Facebook, but I don't hardly ever get on Facebook anymore. I only get on there because I have family on there and friends that I went to high school with, stuff like that. But I don't really post anything or talk. I just look at stuff sometimes.
I had to
friend me on. Hey, Hebro, friend me on Facebook, brother. I got Facebook.
Oh, do you?
I recently deactivated.
I post a lot of educated stuff, man. I post a lot of cool things on there.
Well, I mean, yeah, I could check it out, but I mean, I don't ever really talk or anything on there, so I don't know.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm part of that group that Teresa Lynch had but I thinking about kind of dropping out of it.
I had to deactivate my Facebook because I got tired of every time I either talked about
Hebro, you know how upset Teresa Lynch would be if you left the group.
Well, I know. Well, I don't know, but
she would be upset, brother.
I don't think so.
Oh, really?
She's got so many. She was on, what was it? It was Jason's channel. I think I was on there too, and we were talking back and forth, and she ended up saying, "Oh, I've got tell what's his tell who was it? Scott. Oh yeah, it was Scott Baio at the time." And she said, "Tell him I've got 500 something people that's in my group. Go ahead and tell him that. Tell him, please. He must know that." I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about her, but I feel like she just kind of is in it, is not really affected, but is in it because you know, you guys know Brian pays her, right? Like he pays her to get all that residue. So I'm not saying that she's not, and I'm not gonna say anything else about it but she seems like she just wants attention, like all the time, just constantly. Oh, let him know I got this many and I got that many. I don't know. That might be just me, but I'm just saying.
I've never really. I don't know much about her. I mean, I've heard her name a few times, and every time it seems like she gets brought up, it's like I know that the narrative usually has something to do with her wanting or expecting to get credit for something that she's researched.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I don't really know anything.
I've been on stream with her a couple times, and she's all right, but she can be downright annoying at times. I'm sorry, but yeah, Floyd knows what I'm talking about. I think Floyd's been on a couple streams with her, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. I don't really know the truth of what's going on, you know. I'm just happy to have a good time on all these live streams with all of you guys.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really fun. It's so fun.
Yeah, I'm definitely not versed on the politics of the community. I know very little to nothing about it, and I would say it's probably best not to delve into those areas because you don't really. It's just not something that is good form, you know.
I hate politics, man.
Oh, I know.
It's just a waste of time.
I try not to talk about the behind the scenes stuff too much, but sometimes I did a video. I'm going to admit this. I did a video and I was upset, and I think you saw that video, Floyd.
Yeah, I saw it. I watched it. Was just a couple, like 3 or 4 nights ago.
Yeah.
But I watched it. I could tell just watching.
I was upset. I'm gonna be honest. I was upset when I saw that video because we're all family and stuff. It actually upsetted me.
My reaction was, "Oh man, somebody was really hurt Hebro's feelings."
Well, I mean, you know what?
That's all I did. That's what my takeaway was.
It was almost kind of like that, because I mean, I was like, you know, I'm a man and everything, and I could take a lot of shit, but you can only take so much, you know, before you're just like you're almost in tears, you know. When you're at that point, you just got to kind of step away from it for a while and kind of back off. And I talked to somebody about it, and we chatted. And he said, "You know what, man? You shouldn't let that stuff get to you." He goes, "You're on there. You're going to have people that's going to get you upset." He's like, "I'm not in the groups anymore myself, because you know we all used to be a tight family group, and we had all those hangout groups, and I was a big part of that. And then I messed up. I'm going to admit right here on live stream, yeah, sure, I messed up, you know, and there was some problems, but you know, that's all behind the scenes stuff, but." Yeah, when I made that video, I wasn't being too professional. I was on an emotional level, and I let the emotions cloud my judgment sometimes, you know?
Well, yeah, it's probably best not to go live while you're still feeling some type of way. Just saying. However, if it was, you didn't really drop any names. You didn't put anybody out there, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Now, when I talk about behind the scenes stuff, I generally try not to drop any names, except for Teresa Lynch, of course. But everybody does that. But I mean, outside of that, like my friends, like if there's any drama within the groups, I try not to. If anything, I mentioned Stonebender and I mentioned some other people. I said, oh, those people are cool. Those people are they're really cool people, and you should go check them out. But Stonebender's going through some stuff, and God's Armor, he was sick for a while, and so I didn't really mention any of that stuff. You know what I mean?
But I do remember you made a mention during the video that you're going to start doing the Mandela community videos again.
Yeah.
And what inspired you to do that in the first place?
Well, you know what? I don't know. That's when we had all the hangouts up and people were talking a certain way. And I said, wouldn't it be funny if we were all this and we did this or whatever? And I said, I used to do stop motion videos a long time ago, before the Mandela effect come along. And I had a few of them on YouTube, but it's on my old channel. But I was like, yeah, it'd be funny. Like I could totally see Noble is a scientist, is what's his name, Doc Brown, and I could totally see Lone Eagle. I had that figure for Lone Eagle. I was like, yeah, totally, it fits him,
Yeah, Lone Eagle, you really did a great job.
Awesome. Yeah. That dude is awesome. Me and him are friends on Facebook too.
Yeah,
he's awesome.
Yeah, he's a very deep person.
Lone's a great guy. Yeah, absolutely.
He's awesome, man.
He does a live late night with Lone. He does every now and then. He does like an afternoon live stream. And I always notice his afternoon live stream like 5-10 minutes before it's over. Like I get in the chat room, I say hi, and he's wrapping it up.
Oh, that's funny.
I used to watch his live streams in the afternoons, and it would be right about. I was like, man, I wish he would kind of wrap it up. I'm getting hungry because I didn't want to miss anything,
He does a good job showing the changes of the earth too. He does a really good job showing that.
He wheels around that Google Earth and gets it spinning so many different ways so fast. I get dizzy trying to keep up with him, and then all of a sudden, just when you think that he's just kind of like in the weeds and doesn't know where he's going with this, all of a sudden he stumbles across like the coolest thing you've ever seen.
Love that, brother. That guy's awesome.
You guys ever watch Dale Dufay?
Do what now?
You ever watch Dale Dufay? His YouTube channel?
No, never heard of him.
He's kind of out there. He puts out a video almost every day, and he kind of, his big thing is he talks about the difference between the Sagittarius Earth and then the current Orion Earth.
Right. Because we're on Sagittarius arm right now, right? Or we were on Sagittarius arm, right?
Right.
I remember us being on Sagittarius arm.
Yeah, me too. That's the one.
I don't even believe the Earth is a globe. I don't believe the Earth is a globe. And I still remember us being on Sagittarius arm.
That's kind of like why I chose this name, that Sagittariously speaking, is because I wanted to be like I was speaking from Sagittarius arm Earth.
Yeah. See, I always considered myself a Scorpio, and a Scorpio is like I think October through November. I think like October. Well, it used to be like October 20 something to like November 1st or something in between there. And I always thought of myself as a Scorpio. And
yeah, apparently they changed the dates on them a while back, like slightly modified.
Joko R wants to know what you do to get Hangouts. You go to Google Play Store, brother, and you download Hangouts. You just type in Google Hangouts or Hangouts on
I just
Google.
typed in
Type
Hangouts,
it in, and you'll
there's a
see
little
that it has
green,
a picture of a green, like
Yep.
what is it called? Like a green what?
Like comment window.
Yeah, and it has two white commas in the middle of the logo. How do we do a screen share so that we can show him what it looks like?
It'll be the first thing that pops up if he types Hangouts. You can't miss it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, you can't miss it.
I'll start to say I don't think we really want to screen share that because it's got people's personal information. Some of those.
Oh my.
Yeah. But yeah, getting back to what you were saying about Sagittarius, or no, what you were saying, Floyd, about you didn't really ever believe that the Earth was a globe.
I don't believe that. I'm a flat earther. I'm a big, huge flat earther.
I'm kind of in the middle. I'm in the middle there. I don't believe we're totally a complete globe, but I don't think it's flat either. I mean, I'm sorry, I just don't.
Yeah, I'm on the fence too.
Oh, don't be sorry, bro. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, brother. It's all good.
No, I'm on the fence on the actual shape of the Earth. However, I will conclude that the Earth is 70-something% water, and as far as I know, water rests flat. It does not rest in any other shape.
Exactly.
So everywhere there's water, there is definitely flat.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Thank you for saying that. Yes.
And I also think that there is some type of firmament or barrier.
Oh yeah, the Bible says.
The space
says that the Hebrew Bible in Genesis, which is Brashit, in the Hebrew Bible of Genesis 1:6, it says dome. It says that there's a dome over the earth.
We are definitely in an enclosed system.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
those things I definitely agree with.
Well, the Bible says.
That's the thing is like you have God created the heavens and the earth, and He created them. Before that, there was just blackness, as it says in the Bible. Anyway, but it's to me, if He created the heavens and earth, the heavens, if you look up to the heavens, they're not exactly flat. And if you're what I think is, and I know you're probably going to disagree with me on this, but that's fine. But I think we're more of an egg shape Earth because if you think about
that is just funny. Did I just hear you, bro, say that we could be an egg-shaped Earth?
Hey, that Mike DeGrasse Tyson said that we're pear-shaped, so he's not far from him.
Well,
when you think about the North,
what about the water? What about the oceans now?
Poles,
let's think about the oceans now. What about the oceans? We have oceans. What about them? That's water. What about the water now? We have to think about what about the water? Water cannot.
Gravity would be keeping the water down. It'd be keeping it in, though.
Water still can't bend. A body of water still cannot bend. That's physically impossible. That's still physically impossible.
Well, that might be, but I mean, you have the reason why I think it's egg shaped. Though I know, it's funny, but
no, let's hear how you came to that conclusion, bro. How did you come up with egg shape?
Well, the reason
where did
why
Neil
I think
deGrasse Tyson come up with pear shape?
The reason why, well, the reason why. Okay, the reason why I'm thinking
this is funny.
is because you got gravity and gravity is in space too, if you believe in space. But
I don't.
you got gravity pushing downward, and then you got your magnetic poles. You got the two magnetic poles, South Pole and North Pole, and the Earth is made of those metal plates.
Here's another fact. I can debunk that fast. Here's a fact. Go to the South Pole, and the compass rose always points north.
Now wait
that's
a minute.
Fact. Yeah, that's actually true. That's actually true. That's the truth.
Earth is shaped like an egg.
Yeah, it's shaped like an egg.
I think the Earth is flat.
Are you on crack?
100%.
No, my wife's over here giving me shit about saying the Earth is egg shaped.
Well, I mean,
it's not.
Everybody's entitled to their own theory, but I don't think you're going to get a whole bunch of egg-shaped videos would really get a lot of subscribers right now.
I was thinking because of the gravitational pulls. Now, I always heard that if you're north, it always points north because there's more magnetic plates.
If you go any direction on the South Pole, it always points north. Not just north, any direction. Northeast, south, and west. The compass rose will always point north to the North Pole. It's been tested out. And the compass rose always pointed north, any direction.
Yeah, the compass always points north. And the thing where you throw in the flat Earth theory on top of that is
the flat Earth makes sense on it too.
Yeah, because you would think that the Earth then is like, let's just imagine it as a plate, and then if north is the center of the plate, south is the opposite of that, which would be a circumference all the way around the magnetic north.
Yeah.
And east and west would just be a circle within that plate.
And the Bible even says that the ocean has boundaries.
Well, it would have to have boundaries or it would just fall off the earth.
Yeah, that's impossible on a globe. That's impossible on a globe, brother. There's no boundaries on a globe. A globe, there's never-ending direction. On a spheroid, there's never-ending direction. That's just physics.
Not to mention, how does the atmosphere self-contain?
We definitely have a structure over the earth.
Yeah.
Because the Bible clearly says that there's a structure over the earth called a dome. In the Hebrew Bible, it says dome.
And then don't get me started on Polaris, because it consistently sits in the exact same spot and doesn't move. Now, if we were a ball spinning around spinning around a sun that is traveling so fast through the galaxy, and then we're going around it, how does that one specific star never move?
How come airplanes can fly safely in the sky and land safely back on Earth? If the Earth was spinning, that would be physically impossible, and the airplanes would crash, and all those people would be dead.
Imagine you got a basketball in your hand.
Yeah, but airplanes are...
And you're spinning this basketball on your finger, okay?
Yeah, what is an airplane called? Plane?
Yeah, but airplanes are in they're into the atmosphere though. They're not on the ground.
Exactly.
Like if you're driving on the ground.
That's my point. That's my point. That's my point, brother. That's exactly my point. They're not on the ground. They're in the air. If the Earth was spinning, they would no longer land on the ground because it's spinning. But how come an airplane can land perfectly safe on the ground after it's done flying in the air? And
gravity.
By physics, that's still impossible with gravity, brother, because if the airplane was flying in the air and the Earth was curved, the airplane would have to tilt its nose down, and it never does. I've been on airplanes so many times. I grew up going on airplanes, and it never tilted its nose down. That's impossible. If the Earth was a ball, it would have to tilt its nose down because of curvature.
here's the thing, though. I mean, you can use tricyclical force. I know I said that all fucked up, but you can use that as an example. Like, how do people, when those those carnival rides go on where everyone's sticking to the walls?
Yeah.
How would people
That's buoyancy.
be sticking to the walls?
Buoyancy. I believe that we are on buoyancy and density. That's the buoyancy and density pushing you. Like if you go fast in a car, like over 100 miles an hour, that force of speed is going to push you back. And we say that the Earth is spinning over 1,000 miles an hour. Well, how come we don't feel it, but you can feel the speed pushing you back when you go fast in a car?
Yeah, like when
And
you're
it's
trying
only
to
over.
lean
But
forward.
That's a really good.
You
That's
can't
a
really
really
feel
good.
the speed.
Yes, you can. If you go
You can't.
physics, I've done it. If you go over 100 miles an hour in a car, that speed is going to force you back into the seat, and
yeah, I'm listening. Go ahead, man.
The speed is going to push you back. It's going to push you back. I mean, seriously, that's just physics, man. That's physics.
But if you're in a car and you going fast, like down the highway or whatever, and you're going 100 miles an hour, I've never felt you don't really. I've never felt the speed of it. I mean, look down, so
Well, you have to go over 100 miles an hour. You have to go like 120, 130 miles an hour.
Now I noticed
Or
while
if you're
you're
in a race car,
it's hard to lean forward. But once you get to a constant speed, it actually starts to feel somewhat normalized.
See, this is why I don't like bringing up the flat Earth discussion.
Yeah,
you got to bounce ideas off each other and stay open minded.
We love each other as family. We're family. We love each other.
I'm not the least bit trying to stifle anybody. I'm just throwing my ideas out there. Whatever sticks to the wall sticks.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, definitely. We're all good.
I'm just glad I got a good laugh at you out of you guys. What I said, I thought it was egg shaped.
Hey, Splatter's actually laughing because it actually does sound stupid. He's actually laughing and saying how funny it sounds, water sticking on a ball. It does sound stupid. It really does. It really does sound stupid. It really does, man. I agree with Splatter.
If you think about a bowl, like an open bowl, and you put water in the bowl and you slosh it around, well, if you spin that around so fast, yeah, the water is going to come out of the bowl. But if you have an atmosphere, if you have atmospheric pressure and you have the atmosphere and that water is in the bowl and you put a lid or a cover over it, some of it is going to spill out, but not as much as it would if it was just open.
And it's all caused by the what? It's caused by the what? The word's gravity. It's caused by gravity. Right. Okay, that's impossible on a ball.
Well,
that's physics. That's physics.
Now, I think that if you do end up naming the name of this live stream, could the Earth be egg shaped? You might actually get a lot of clicks on it.
Yeah. Instead of calling it twisted donuts.
Twisted donuts. Hey, some people believe that the Earth is shaped as a donut too.
Yeah.
Some people actually believe that.
I think Homer believes
that. There's many beliefs of Earth right now. Flat Earth, globe Earth, pear Earth, oblate Earth, donut Earth.
That's interesting.
It is.
I like the donut. I'd like to see the donut theory at work.
Yeah, I'm down with the Bavarian pretzel Earth. I think that would be interesting as well.
Yeah.
I'd like to see like a figure eight shaped Earth.
Yeah, there might be some believers of that out there somewhere.
Yeah.
We all have different beliefs of Earth. It's funny.
What's really the worst thing about it, or the thing that gets me the most, I should say, is the fact that nobody. Let's say, okay. Let's assume that the Earth is one shape or the other. Let's just, for argument's sake, say it's a globe right now. Let's say that, okay?
Okay.
If why doesn't NASA just shut us down and show us it's a globe? Why don't they just, beyond any other proof, take a picture from outer space, go up into space, take a picture of the Earth, not a cartoon image, of a bunch of
That
images
looks
thrown together.
fake.
Right. No,
Yes.
an actual real life picture of the Earth globe itself, and just show it to us. And that way
They never
nobody.
do.
Yeah.
All the space programs never show us. They
So
all
the
look
fact.
cartoony and fake.
So what I'm trying to say is, what the fact that nobody can prove it one way or the other, that in itself is the anomaly. The fact that it's not, that it's debatable.
Yeah.
It's always going to be.
Yeah, but there's dog cams from us flat earthers going up in space showing Earth and it's flat. And you can actually clearly see on the real pictures that the sun is not that far. You can clearly see it. You can see the heat spot on the Earth.
And I don't care how many.
With dog cams. Just type in pictures on Google of dog cams up in space. You'll see that there's no curvature. If you see pictures of curvature, it's fisheye lens. The fisheye lens do the effect of curve.
Now, how messed up is that we all live in this environment, this planet, this globe, this whatever it is, yet not a single person can definitively say without a doubt the exact shape, size, and area of the environment we live in. That in itself is mind-boggling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give a wrench to some people here real quick. You guys go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. I'm just in here. I'm just going to go onto YouTube site and give people some wrenches.
How we looking in chat? How many people we have?
5. Actually, really 4 because my second phone is the 5th person. So 4.
What's who's in chat? Let's throw out some names.
Splatter, Jocko, I meant, and 2 pillars, and
how to make the personal burger.
Yeah. We're live, buddy.
How long are you wanting to be live, Hebro?
You can say hi.
We're going on an hour.
I'll do it.
My brother says hi.
If I had that mic next to my ear, I would literally scream in it.
Okay, well, we don't care. That's fine. You can do that if you want. We'll just all laugh and have a good time. My brother wanted to scream in the microphone.
I heard.
Oh, that's funny.
Let's see here.
Yep, that's about all who's watching right now.
I guess I should have muted
shit. My old phone's at 20% already.
No.
That's crazy. Not my phone that I'm talking to you guys on, my second phone, which is my piece of crap phone.
Okay.
It's at 20%.
There we go.
Oh, now 3 people are watching. Even though it shows 4.
Uh-oh. I gotta mute the... There we go. Ooh, I heard that one. Let's see here. I gave Jocko one. Mr. Jocko's got one already.
Awesome.
Let's give Splatter a wrench.
You're getting a wrench, Splatter.
There you go. I always promised Cowboy and them if they ever came onto my show that they would all get wrenches, but he's been pretty busy here lately. Hasn't been coming on any of my chats.
Ooh, am I getting a wrench, brother?
You should.
I don't have a wrench yet.
You should already have one if you're chatting. I mean, if you're in here.
I typed in "Love You Family," no blue wrench yet.
Wait, how long ago did you do that?
Not long, like a minute ago.
Oh. Well, let me see if I can find your. There it is. Well, okay. Here you go. You get a wrench. You get a wrench. You get a wrench.
Yep, I got a wrench now.
Okay.
I put a happy face.
Yeah, I see that.
I love happy faces, man. Happy faces are awesome, especially the emoji ones. They look really, really funny. They look so funny, dude. The happy faces on the emojis look so funny. I can't I can't stop laughing just looking at it. That's clever looking happy faces emojis do.
I gotta get Op3 to take away my St. Patrick's Day hat. I gotta get on him. Yeah, see, I didn't see it set a time on this or anything, so we'll just go till it shuts down, I guess. If you guys
Spider
want
has hangouts. Awesome.
All right, let me go. Let's go send him an invite.
Definitely. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Let's
Possibly, I am trying to see how people react to the stream.
We don't care.
They do not care.
This live stream's about awesomeness, happiness.
So if I make an account, get on the stream, put an email, go into Google Hangouts, I can yell all I want.
Yep.
You're insane.
Oh, man. That's funny.
I'm afraid. Okay.
So the Mandela effect that kind of opened my eyes. Like I'd kind of seen like the Berenstain Bears and Mirror Mirror on the Wall, and I'd seen like where they came up on YouTube videos and whatnot, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of interesting, but it didn't really pay me. I didn't really pay it much attention. I'm like, yeah, it could. Berenstein, no big deal. I mean, a lot of people could have just got that wrong. Mirror, mirror, maybe, that's just became a catchphrase. You can even look it up as
Berenstein.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, whatever. I mean, that's kind of, those are oddities. I thought it was kind of odd, but I just it didn't affect me per se. But then when it was the Ed McMahon for me for sure, because I definitely remember the Publishers Clearinghouse. And then it was also the
Ed McMahon never went house to house. He never did that.
And then
it's crazy.
And then also some of the Luke, I am your father. That one really threw me off. And then it was just when I realized that there were so many that were continuing to happen. I was like, this is definitely undeniable. So then I started, researching it more because it sparked my interest. Whenever I go into something, I go all in. I want to know everything there is to know about it. I almost become obsessively compulsory, it's kind of a character flaw of mine that I just.
Yeah, what's the name of the movie Star Wars character that says Luke, I'm your father? I don't know much of the movie characters. I know more of Vader. I know more of the Old Republic computer game characters.
It was Darth Vader that says it. His dad. He was basically.
I know more about the Old Republic computer game.
Yeah, I played that.
And, I know more of those characters.
So then I found out about CERN.
Yeah.
I started watching like the Anthony Patch videos and whatnot. Oh. And I was like, there's definitely something about this. And then I stumbled across the Moneybags and Scarab Performance. And I've been listening to Scarab ever since.
Yeah. When I start doing live streams, I want us to talk more about Mandela effects, everything that's going on or that we are all witnessing, I mean, anything. We can talk about.
We
can talk about anything about the Mandela effect, how crazy it's getting. It's getting worse, man. No joke.
How old are you guys? I mean, I'm in my 40s. I'm assuming you're in your late 20s, early 30s.
I'm early 30s. I'm 22. I'm in my early 20s. Not I got mixed up a little bit. I'm in my early 20s. I'm 22. Did I say early 30s?
Yeah, early 30s.
Yeah.
I'm in early 20s.
I'm in
The
my
reason I
early
asked is
40s.
because some of these are like kind of like would have had to have been a child in the 80s or 90s to really, for them to hit you as hard as they do. For instance, the Smokey the Bear one.
Oh,
Only
that
you
one.
can prevent forest fires. Only
Forest
you.
fires, yeah.
Yeah. And he was Smokey the Bear. I don't care what anybody says. He wasn't just Smokey.
He wasn't. Now he's just Smokey, right?
Yeah.
I remember him being called Smokey the Bear. I remember
Yeah.
that.
My wife says the same thing. She remembers it as Smokey the Bear.
Yeah. It's no longer Smokey the Bear. It's crazy.
That only I could prevent forest fires.
Yeah.
Me.
Oh, Smokey's. I think Smokey is spelt differently in this Mandela effect too.
Let me screen share here in a second so I can. See, I heard about that one, but I never really paid much attention to it. I'm glad you brought that up.
Who brought what up?
The Smokey the Bear.
Yeah.
Mandela.
Oh yeah, man. We need to screen share and show it, definitely.
Yeah, type it in Google and bring it up.
Hold on 1 second.
Splatter is 55 years old. Joko is 60 years old.
Okay, so we got a diverse group.
Jocko.
Yep, Jocko is 60. Splatter is 55 of age.
I'm
awesome.
What am I? Oh yeah, I'm 41.
I'm 900.
I'm just going to say
really old.
I'm closer to 50 than I am 40. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
getting close. I'm getting close to 1,000. My bones are showing.
Getting close to 1,000.
I'm joking. Oh, that would be funny.
I'm trying to get back in here.
Splatter. Yes, Splatter. Hebro needs your email address. Yes. Hebro does, in fact, need your email.
Oh.
Indeed. And once Hebro has your email, you'll have him on Hangouts. Definitely. Thank you, Jocko.
There we go.
Jocko's being a big help indeed.
Was Jason just in here? Did I miss him?
I have no idea.
And Stouffer's stovetop stuffing. That was the clincher. I love that stuff. I made it all the time. It was like a staple in my household.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now what is it? It's
Kraft.
It's not Stouffer's.
It's just Kraft now?
Yeah.
I thought it was Stouffer's.
No, there's never
this
been a
Mandela
Stouffer's
effect, man.
stuffing. I remember
strange animals are appearing out of nowhere too, like animals that now exist. It's crazy, man.
Do you remember the commercials like, "Hey mom, can I spend the night at Billy's house?" And or Billy's like, "You want to spend the night?" And he's like, "Well, what are you having for dinner?" He's like, "We're having Stouffer's." And he's like, "Yeah, mom, I'm going to stay at Billy's or whatever."
Yeah.
Because he's having Stouffer's.
It says right here when I look it up.
Yep. I think Jason's trying to come in here.
Yeah, Jason's in.
What's up, brother? Oh, right. here we go. Gotta put my charger underneath my... I'll be back, guys.
Hello?
All right, I'm back. I didn't know my camera was on. Funny.
I think we lost some people.
That's weird.
I'm not on camera, am I?
No, you're not.
Okay.
I was on camera, though, not knowing. You saw my ceiling. You guys were
looking at
seeing
my
my ceiling.
wall or my ear. I'm not sure which.
Every time I go to screen share, it kicks me out. I have no idea why.
That's weird.
Smokey the Bear,
yeah, definitely changed. Smokey the Bear's Mandela infected. It's no longer Smokey the Bear. It's just Smokey now.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I looked it up, it said
Smokey.
When I looked it up, it actually said Smokey Bear, not Smokey the Bear.
Wait, I remember it said Smokey before too long. This Mandela effect is doing vice versa crap.
Yeah. When I just looked it up, I Googled it. It said Smokey Bear.
Smokey Bear.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
That don't even make sense.
Bear. I know, right?
Yeah. Here, let me try this.
I get why his name is Smokey, because he's trying to, his message is to prevent forest fires where there's
He's the bear.
Fire,
he's
there's
the bear.
Smoke.
I remember it being Smokey the Bear, as in Smokey. That's his name, and he's the bear that prevents forest fires.
Right.
Smokey the Bear. That's how I remember it.
Yep.
What is it in this reality?
You can't even find the PSAs with it anymore because he did all kinds of public service announcements.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. We're going to like different realities. It's crazy.
Sagittarically speaking, I mean.
Oh yeah, we all have to shut our pie holes so that we can see the screen as well.
Me anymore.
Pie is delicious.
Well, welcome back.
It won't even let me anymore. It every time I try to present it, it kicks me out of the room.
Ow, Tom.
Hold on. One second. Yeah. What's wrong?
Uh-oh. Yeah, but whenever I go live, I'm going to let Cowboy know so that Cowboy can help me out to send links to you guys so that you guys can jump in.
Yeah, I still gotta get Splatter's email. I gotta get his email so I can put him in Hangouts.
Yeah, Because I'm thinking of going live tonight.
There you go.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, if you decide to, I'll get on board if you'll have me.
Totally. I would have to hit you up on Hangouts, and I don't know how. You would have to hit me up.
Well, I'm on there with you now.
True. I wonder if I have you on my Hangouts.
That should be like a recent person or something, you know?
Yeah.
Once the call is over, it should still show my name.
Hi, Daddy.
It'll.
I know what to. I think I know what to do. I go. Yep. I know what to do. Hold on. I'll get you soon, brother. Hold on. I'm doing that right now on my old phone here. Piece of crap.
But whoever
I
says
go to people. I go to the three dots. Click on people, and I just click on you. Now I have you. I'll send a message right now.
all right.
I'm gonna say, "What's up, brother?" Hold
But
on. Piece of crap. There we go.
whoever says, did you see that movie with Christopher Reeve? You know, he's the actress Sally Field is in it with him.
Oh man.
Whoever says that.
Oh man. That's crazy shit right there.
Hey guys, sorry about that.
It's all good, brother.
My little girl, she bit her tongue.
Ouch.
Yeah.
How bad is it? Is it bloody?
No, it's not that bad. Just
That's good.
yeah.
I'm just telling my bro next here I'm thinking of going live tonight.
Nice.
He would love to hear that. He would love to jump on in. He's a cool guy. You guys would love him. He has a YouTube channel called Next Level. Check him out. He has the page box, a picture of the blue money sign, the blue background. It's really cool.
That's awesome.
You guys will love him. He's awesome. He was sick today. He finally feels better though. That's a blessing.
I'm trying to get back on YouTube so I can check out the chat. How many do we have in chat, Floyd? Do you know?
We have 4.
I want to see if I can get Patrick in on this. I've got Patrick's email. I want to see if I can get Patrick. I invited Cowboy. I invited Jason. Jason said he tried to get in, but his phone's not working right. So you guys go ahead and talk amongst yourselves for a second. I'm gonna look on here and see who I can invite.
Totally. I got you on Hangouts now. Sagittarius speaking.
All right.
I said, "What's up to you?"
I'll check for it. Hold on. I'll see if I can see it while I'm on here.
Yeah, it'll be on your phone and your notifications.
Yeah, I got a new invitation.
Yep, that's me.
Am I still here?
Yeah, you're here, brother.
Because I accepted it, and I was afraid it was going to take me away, but it just showed me a text where you said, "What's up?"
Yep. Yeah, the Smokey the Bear dude. That's a Mandela effect right there.
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, that one was definitely a turning point for me when I saw that, because that one resonated with me really hard.
Yeah. Oh, you know a big Mandela effect? The people changes. The people around you changing. And you go to different realities, witnessing them change every day.
I'll tell you what, I don't know about that, but I know the Bible changes what got me.
Oh, yes. The Bible changes. Oh, yeah, that got me too, dude.
When
that got
went
me
from,
too.
When that went from the Lion and the Lamb to Wolf and the Lamb, I was like, what? Are you kidding
there's
me?
more. Oh, there's more.
Oh, I know.
Pedophilia is now in the Bible. Islamic law is now in the Bible. It's horrible, dude. Pornography is now in the Bible.
The wineskins.
Read Ezekiel 23. It's pretty bad. A grandmother would not get by reading it to her grandchild. Ezekiel 23 is that bad.
Yeah,
And the perverted Ezekiel 23 is in every translation now. All the translations, it's really bad.
Huh.
It's horrible. It's bad, dude.
You guys know anything about the mud flood theory?
In California?
Yeah, California is definitely part of it. San Francisco, particularly.
Mm-hmm. It's really happening too.
No, I mean
it's
historically,
no
where they're saying like there's mud flood videos out there on YouTube. It's kind of like a.
I know that Lone Eagle's one of them. He's one of the biggest ones that
Yeah,
believes
he
in the mud
definitely
floods.
delves into it a little bit, and in the Tartaria and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The data reset, where they actually had technology that is kind of like modern technology, but then it got wiped away.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the tectonic plates here on the west coast is becoming really bad too. It's possible for the whole west coast of Washington, Oregon, and California to sink underground, sink in the
Yeah.
ocean. I'm in that zone, so pray for me. Oh man.
Yeah, they used to
The
talk
grounds
about that a
are,
lot.
dude,
Like, when I was younger.
the ground is actually vibrating too. You can actually feel it. You can put a bottle of water or a cup of water on the ground, and you're gonna see the ripples in the water. It's becoming that
Wow.
bad. Yeah, I put it to the test. You could literally see the ripples of the water.
See, if that was the case where I was living, I would definitely be like looking like into moving. Like I would start like thinking about it
Yeah.
at least. Start
Yep.
looking, putting if I owned a house, put it up for sale. If I was renting, as soon as my lease was up, I would be out of there.
Okay, Splatter gave us his email.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to get him in here then. Let's get him in here. Let's get him on in here.
And Splatter, you're definitely gonna want to get rid of the email after Hebro writes it down, brother. Heads up on that.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to YouTube and I wish I could click on it. Can I click on it?
Yeah, you can just click on YouTube and YouTube will be right in front of you. You just click on YouTube and you'll see YouTube on your screen. If you have a TV or phone or whatever.
YouTube, go in there.
And then you just go to your live stream and you'll see the YouTube live stream that you're on.
You know that moment when you realize you're down to your last Mountain Dew?
Well, I love Mountain Dew.
Yeah, well,
Stuff's delicious.
it's my last one. So it's like drink it now or save it for later.
I hate it when that happens to me too.
Yeah.
You can't decide which. It's funny. I prefer buying the big 2 liters of Mountain Dew. That way I have extra Mountain Dew to drink.
Yeah, I don't even buy Mountain Dew. I get the generic store bought Mountain Splash because it tastes just as
that
good.
stuff is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cheaper too.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's way cheaper.
Well, I just opened it. I cracked the seal.
Did you try the Thunder Thunder cherry? That stuff is so good. It tastes better than Dr. Pepper.
Totally
You can totally taste the cherry in there and everything.
Mm-hmm. And if I don't know, normally I don't put ice in my soda, but when I drink that, I put at least a couple ice cubes in it because it's so thick. It's like cough syrup.
I don't like ice cubes in mine because once the ice cube melts, you have less flavor.
Yep.
I hate that.
Like I would never put ice in a Mountain Dew, ever.
Same here. I can't stand ice in my soda.
I would rather just drink it warm.
Yes, you get more of the flavor when it's warm.
Right.
You get more of the flavor. I like it that way too. I like to taste the flavor. When it's cold, you have less of the flavor. And when you put ice in it, and once the ice cubes melt, it gets less flavor. But if it's room temperature, it's just right. It's funny. It depends on the person, though, too. Some people like ice cubes in their soda. Some people like their soda cold, not room temperature.
Right. Well, like with with the darker stuff, like a Dr. Pepper or something that's thick like that.
Or Coke Zero, which in this reality is called Coca-Cola Zero.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's crazy. What the hell's a Coca-Cola Zero?
And who would ever say that?
I know, it's Coke Zero, not in this reality. It's nuts. Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, that's good.
I think we lost Hebro again.
Yep, we did, but we're still live. That's the good news.
It's his stream, and he's only here like about 40% of the time.
Yeah. He's trying to see the live chat. And he accidentally jumped out. It kicked him out.
Well, at least he's getting lots of practice.
Google Hangouts is all. Yeah, Google Hangouts is all like, I'm kicking your ass out of here.
Good thing he has us to help maintain the stream while he figures everything out.
Yeah, definitely. And we're also trying to get Splatter in here too. He finally got Hangouts. Splatter brother, you are gonna want to have to delete the your email after we're done writing it down for you, because it is easy to get hacked if you don't delete your email. Someone can easily hack you easily, brother. Just heads up on that.
Like just from knowing your email address?
Yeah.
How so? I mean, just knowing your email address. I mean, how else are you gonna? I mean, that's kind of like public information, so people can reach you.